Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Angela. Happy Friday, fam bam. Happy Friday, or whatever day it is where you are. I hope you guys are having an amazing day today. Guys, I am coming today with a important word that God would like for me to discuss and talk about today, guys. As always, please take any word that I give you or any other servant of God gives you. Please take it back to God in prayer for confirmation. All right. I'm going to also, guys, continue to encourage that you develop your own intimate relationship with God, all right? Above any and everything else, God desires you. Okay, so make sure you're getting to recognize the voice of God for yourselves and actually spending time with Him to develop that intimate relationship that God desires, all right? I'm going to continue to encourage it, guys. Today, guys, I wanted to go ahead and talk about this, and I want to bring something and just get your feedback on something at the end of the video. And I just want to do the important stuff, and then I'll get to that at the end, okay? Just to get some feedback in regards to it, all right? But guys, if you see me look down, I'm just looking at my notes. But God was stating, guys, that situation or problem that you've been praying to Him about, He is stating, guys, that you continue to keep praying about it and half giving it to Him, meaning you keep picking it back up. That problem, that situation, you're praying for God to help you in it, and you're not completely surrendering that situation to Him. And because of that, you're remaining where you are. Nothing is changing because you're trying to help God do what only God can do. God is saying, allow Him to work. He cannot work if you continue to keep trying to help. He doesn't need our help. He doesn't need our help at all. So God is saying, hey, look, you prayed about it. Give it to me. Surrender it completely to me, and He will take care of it, okay? God is stating, guys, give Him those burdens. Give Him all your burdens and allow Him to work it out. You keep trying to interfere and help God when God doesn't need our help. And sometimes we try to fix it because we're trying to rush it, or it's not happening fast enough. But God is saying, just wait. Just wait upon Him, because it's going to happen in His divine timing. When we have problems in our lives, that doesn't mean the absence of God. Sometimes we think God is not listening or He don't hear us. Because it's not happening, or there's a problem after problem. Just because we have problems and things that happen in our life, that doesn't mean that that's the absence of God. It's just that particular situation just had to happen, or we go through things, and it doesn't mean that He's not there. It doesn't mean that He does not hear your prayer or my prayer. But things will happen in His divine timing. And whatever that situation and problem is that you are supposed to be completely surrendering to God, He's stating you keep giving it to Him, but then you try to rush the process or try to fix it yourself. His ways are not our ways, okay? He led me, guys, to Proverbs 3:5, and today I'm reading from the English Standard Version. Okay, it says, "Let not step." Wait a minute. Hold on a second. I'm sorry. 3:5. I apologize. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and do not lean on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge Him, and He will make your paths straight. God ways, it says, do not lean on your own understanding, not on our human knowledge. God is not human. God is supernatural. So God is going to handle that thing supernaturally, okay? So He's saying, don't get so caught up because you're wanting it to happen now, or or it's not happening the way that you may want it to happen, but God's way is always going to be better. His way and the way that it turns out, if we fully surrender it to him, will always be better. What is it? Jeremiah 29:11. I know the thoughts I have for you, to prosper you, not to harm you, but to give you future and give you hope and a future. God is not trying to, because it's not happening when we want it to happen, does not mean that, that particular thing is not good for you, or God does not agree with what you're praying about. But you have to be still. In the stillness, God is working. In the stillness, God is talking to you. In the stillness, he's giving you clarity. But you have to be still. If you're praying and you're going to give it to him, give it fully to him. Surrender it all. Don't do it halfway. You and I have to surrender it all. So give him your burdens. Give him your worries. He's stating that nothing's not happening because you keep trying to pick it up. And your emotions are always going to be not stable, because you're going to be on an emotional roller coaster because you're trying to do it your way instead of God's way. So allow God to move, okay? He keeps speaking about that, but God is there. He hears you. And some of you, God is saying you picking it up because you're thinking he's not hearing, or he's not moving fast enough, or it's not happening the way that you want it to happen. Just wait upon the Lord. He will work it out. He will work it out for your good. Okay? So give it to him. He hears you, and it's going to work out just fine. Okay? It's going to work out just fine. Just surrender it to him and don't keep picking it up. Once you give it to him, give it to him. Okay? So guys, that is the word today. He wanted me to come and just talking and encourage you and let you know he hears you. He hears your prayers. He hears you. Just because that problem is still there doesn't mean he's absent. He's right there in the midst of it. Just trust him. Just trust him. Giving it to him shows him that you have faith. Giving it to him shows him you trust him. All right? So God wants to see, do you trust me? Do you have faith that I will do what I told you I would do? Do you have faith to wait upon me? So trust him, okay? So God is really talking about it, guys. I just wanted to come and encourage you with that word today, all right? Guys, I also wanted to ask, and you can, if you don't mind, to put a comment down in the comment, in the comment section if you experience this. A lot of you guys have sent me a message regarding yesterday's outage, regarding a word that I gave about, outages. And that's just the beginning of many, but that will happen. But you guys sent me a lot of messages, and it's something before that happened yesterday with the phone outage with AT&T and T-Mobile. I have been experiencing something for about a week now, or a week and a half, and it's kind of getting out of hand. It's kind of getting out of hand, and I just wanted, I share everything with you guys, but I wanted to share it because of what we've talked about through words in the past, but also because I want to know if other people are going through this. But anyway, on the phone, what is happening is I'm not dialing the person's number, or I'm not calling them, but I'm getting people calling me. And this has been about a week and a half, and I'm getting people calling me. They're leaving ugly messages because they're saying I'm calling over and over and just holding the phone. Some people have been ugly. Some people have been nice about it. But I have not called. I have not picked up the phone to dial them, but I'm getting people that are saying that I am calling, or I'm holding the phone, or somebody will call from different, and it's not private. Somebody's name is coming up. So Dolores something, or John something. So their name will show. So it's not coming as private, but that person is saying I'm calling them, and I'm not. And I got to the point where I got mad at somebody, like, girl, I have not called you. And it's just the way that she came off. And I have not called you at all. But just had to calm down and and explain to her what was happening with my phone. But it's happening to me a lot. And once I hang up the phone, sometimes that same number will text me and say, do you see me calling, or I'm on my way, or I'm busy right now, from the number that calls. So I'm not sure. I called T-Mobile because that's the service that I have. And the actual tech support guy, when I reported it, said that he's had that problem in the past. And sometimes it could be, scammers or different things like that. But he said something to the fact the other day is they're getting a lot of call, in regards to it. So I was like, and he was kind of iffy when he was saying it. So I was like, is he just saying that so he can make me, because it still doesn't make me feel good, because it's, it may be where I have to change my number. And I don't want to do that. I've had my number for years and years, so I'd rather not. But if I have to, I will. But he was saying that was happening more and more lately. So I was just wondering, have you guys experienced that? Because this has been going on for like a week and a half now. And it's out of nowhere. And it's getting to the point where it's getting on my nerve, because it's like all through the day. And people leaving messages saying, stop calling, or are you calling me, or how can I help you? And I'm not calling them. I'm nowhere near my phone. So I was just wondering, guys, I know with everything that God is speaking, especially when it comes to our phones, I was like, is it, and he did say yesterday that some people, it's more and more people with that problem. And I was wondering if you guys may have dealt with that problem as well. So just let me know. I just wanted to know. I was kind of curious about it, because it's beginning to get annoying, and I just wanted, to know. So just let me know in the comments if you have experienced it, or if you are experiencing it. Okay. Guys, that is it. I just wanted to ask that question. And I wanted to also say, guys, thank you to each and every one of you who have sown into the ministry. I pray that God blesses your seed 100-fold. Thank you guys so much. My heart is full of gratitude for each and every one of you. Okay. Keep shining, keep being the light, because you are the light. Keep being kind and compassionate and loving towards one another, guys. Don't conform to this world or the wicked agendas of it. All right. Let's not allow them to divide us, but let's continue to walk in unity. Okay. And just keep showing up for one another. Be patient with one another, and be compassionate and kind towards one another. Okay. Let's all understand and recognize that we're all going through and dealing with something. So let's remember that and be patient with each other. Okay. So guys, have a great and safe weekend, and know that God loves you unconditionally. I love you. And until next time, I will see you guys then, God willing. Okay. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.